Lost my legs in an avalanche while filming in Alaska. Waking up, I saw my fiancée Rafetchi kissing the director minus the accident was their carefully planned trap all along. The advertising executive suggested shooting at the snowy mountain peak in Alaska. I followed along only to encounter an avalanche that cost me both my legs. My fiancée Rafet rushed to the hospital, but when I was asleep, she kissed another man's lips by my bedside. Adam, you scared me to death. Thank God it was Noah who lost his legs. Now that he's lost his legs, how can he dance and flirt with others anymore? The man was none other than Adam, the advertising executive who had proposed the mountain shoot. He held Sophia tightly, indulging in passionate embraces. Silly, how could I bear to leave you? If anyone should go, it should be Noah. Why didn't that avalanche take his life? I lay in bed silently shedding tears. Once upon a time, Sophia had pulled me out of the darkness, a beacon of hope in my bleak world, yet this decade-long bond crumbled like a roadblock in the face of true love. If that's how it is, why should I cling to her? But when it came time to part ways, Sophia's eyes welled up with tears, begging me to return to her side. Sophia burst through the door just as the nurse was cleaning my wound. Seeing my empty pant leg, she froze, tears streaming down her face. Still unable to accept the loss of my legs, I worried about her distress and forced a smile, saying, Sophia, I am fine, don't cry. How could I be fine? A dancer can lose anything but a pair of healthy legs. Sophia rushed over and hugged my waist tightly, her voice trembling as she comforted me. Noah, from now on, I'll take care of you. It doesn't matter if you can't dance anymore. Her words brought tears to my eyes as I slowly realized the chain reaction of losing my legs. Unable to perform on stage, losing my source of income and skills to maintain a living, gradually becoming marginalized in society. My eyes stung with tears. I'm sorry I can't give you a perfect wedding now. Sophia gently kissed away my tears. As long as we love each other, what does a wedding matter? Her loving gaze was like a healing medicine, allowing me to see a glimmer of hope in my desperate situation. Noah, your fiancé Rafet is so good to you. The man in the other hospital bed praised enviously. Before I could respond, his words suddenly turned sharp. It's just a pity that she'll have to spend the rest of her life with a cripple. I clenched my fist tightly, my heart feeling as if it had been stabbed by 1,000 needles. The usually gentle Sophia's face darkened as she scolded, Enough. I don't find it difficult. Why are you worrying for me? Who are you to meddle in our affairs? Other members of the production team couldn't stand by silently, either criticizing him. Yet, if it weren't for you insisting on shooting in a dangerous area and making so much noise, would there have been an avalanche? Adam lowered his head guiltily, his tall frame curling up in pain. I am sorry I was too obsessed with perfection, which led to Mr. Lin getting hurt. If I could, I'd give him my legs. Sophia sneered. It's too late for that now. Noah's legs are ruined. He can never dance again. Although I knew Sophia was standing up for me, their dialogue felt like a sharp blade, cutting deep into my heart. Suppressing a bitterness rising in my throat, I held Sophia's trembling hand and said, That's enough, Sophia. I want to rest now. Sophia always wore a gentle smile when facing me. She tucked me in, and the world finally fell silent. After receiving painkillers, my thoughts remained hazy and confused. I couldn't sleep, but at least Sophia was by my side. Thankfully, she would stay with me with her companionship. The rest of my life wouldn't be too bitter. I closed my eyes heavily, and soon after the warmth beside me gradually dissipated, I suddenly woke up about to call out when Sophia's voice broke the silence of the hospital room. Hey, are you really angry? The next second, Adam's voice hit my eardrums. Who am I? You know very well, baby. In the reflection of the window, I witnessed a shocking and heartbreaking scene. In the dim light of the bedside lamp, Sophia clung to the man's neck and kissed him forcefully. Their lips and teeth intertwined, making intimate sounds as she gasped for air and begged. I am sorry I spoke too harshly.